Have you ever felt like someone likes you, but you just weren't sure? Maybe it was a glance that lingered a little too long, or a smile that seemed meant just for you. You're not imagining it. Psychology has uncovered clear signs that reveal when someone's secretly into you. As someone who spent years studying human behavior and the science of attraction, I can tell you, love speaks in signals long before it speaks in words. In this video, I'll reveal 10 powerful, research-backed signs that someone likes you, even if they're too scared to say it. And trust me, number 10 is so subtle, you might be missing it right now. Sign 1. The eyes give it away. The first sign? It's all in the eyes. When someone likes you, their eyes behave differently. And it's not just about looking, it's about how they look. Studies show that people maintain longer eye contact with someone they're attracted to. Their pupils may even dilate, a reaction controlled by the nervous system when emotions are heightened. But there's more. Often they'll glance at you when they think you're not looking, and when your eyes meet, they might hold your gaze for a second too long, or quickly look away as if they've been caught. This isn't just flirting, it's subconscious. The eyes try to connect before the mouth ever dares to. Because when someone truly likes you, they can't help but look at the person who's already captured their attention. Sign 2. Mirroring your movements. The second sign is something most people don't notice, but it's one of the strongest indicators of emotional connection: mirroring. When someone likes you, their body starts to unconsciously copy yours. You cross your arms, and they do too. You take a sip of your drink. A moment later, they follow. Psychologists call this limbic synchrony, a subtle way our brains try to build rapport and show empathy. It's not planned, it's instinct. Their mind is saying, "I feel connected to you," and their body responds in kind. If someone is subtly syncing with your movements, it may be their heart's way of keeping pace with yours, even if they're not ready to admit it out loud. Sign 3. Voice changes around you. Sign number 3 lies in something you hear, not see: their voice. Research shows that people unconsciously adjust their tone, pitch, and pace when speaking to someone they're attracted to. A man might lower his voice slightly to sound more confident and masculine, while a woman may soften hers, becoming more melodic and warm. But it's not just about how they sound, it's about who they become around you. Their voice becomes more careful, more emotionally tuned, as if every word suddenly matters more. Why? Because attraction triggers vulnerability, and in those moments, even their voice betrays the truth their lips can't say. Sign 4. They find small reasons to touch. Touch is one of the most powerful and revealing forms of human connection. When someone likes you, they'll often find small, seemingly innocent reasons to make contact. A light touch on your arm when they laugh, brushing hands as you walk side by side, adjusting something on your jacket. These aren't random. Psychologically, this is known as affiliative touch, a nonverbal way to build closeness, comfort, and emotional warmth. The touch is brief, but the intention behind it is loud. Because when someone is drawn to you, their instinct is to feel close, even if it's just for a second. And sometimes, it's in those fleeting moments that their true feelings slip through. Sign 5. Their feet point toward you. This next sign is so subtle, most people miss it completely, but it's backed by strong behavioral science. Foot direction. When we're drawn to someone, our body naturally orients itself toward them, especially the feet. Unlike facial expressions, we rarely control where our feet point. They quietly reveal what or who we're most focused on. So if you're in a group and notice their feet consistently angled toward you, even when they're talking to someone else, take note. It's a subconscious cue of attraction, a physical pull that even they may not realize is happening. Because while the mouth may be making small talk, the body often tells the real story. Sign 6. They remember the tiny details. When someone likes you, they don't just hear what you say, they remember it. The little things you casually mention, your favorite snack, that movie you loved as a kid, or a tough day you once had, somehow stick in their mind. Why? Because emotionally charged attention leads to stronger memory. When we care about someone, our brain flags their words as meaningful and stores them with extra care. So if they bring up something you said weeks ago or surprise you by recalling a detail you barely remember sharing, that's no accident. It's a quiet sign that you matter to them more than they're letting on. Sign 7. They get nervous around you. One of the clearest, yet most misunderstood signs of attraction is nervousness. When someone truly likes you, they often get a little awkward. Maybe they fidget with their hands, stumble over their words, or laugh at things that aren't that funny. That's not disinterest. That's their brain on dopamine. Attraction activates the reward system in the brain, increasing arousal and anxiety at the same time. It's a psychological overload. So if someone seems unusually jumpy or self-conscious around you, they're not uncomfortable with you. They're overwhelmed by how much they care. Because sometimes the person who seems the most nervous is actually the one feeling the most deeply. Sign 8. They show genuine curiosity about your life. When someone likes you, they don't just ask, "How was your day?" They genuinely want to know. They go beyond surface-level questions. They ask about your dreams, your past, your fears, your favorite memories. Psychologically, this is called emotional investment, a strong desire to connect with you on a deeper level. They're not gathering facts. They're trying to understand what makes you you. And that kind of curiosity doesn't come from politeness. It comes from caring. Because when someone is emotionally drawn to you, your story becomes their favorite thing to hear. Sign 9. They get jealous subtly. Jealousy doesn't always show up in dramatic ways. Sometimes it's hidden in the quiet shift of someone's mood. If you mention someone else, a friend, a date, a coworker, and you notice their smile fade or their tone change, even just slightly, that's a clue. Psychologically, this is called protective jealousy. It's not possessive or toxic. It's a natural emotional response to perceived romantic competition. Their brain releases cortisol, the stress hormone, signaling discomfort and fear of loss. So if they seem suddenly distant, colder, or unusually curious about that person you just mentioned, they're not just reacting to your words. They're reacting to the fear of losing a place they secretly hope to have in your life. Sign 10. They make long eye contact. Then look away. The final sign is a silent battle happening in their eyes. Long eye contact, followed by a quick glance away. This isn't accidental. It's a moment of emotional exposure. They look at you longer than they should, caught in the gravity of their own feelings. But just as quickly, they break away, as if they're afraid you've seen too much. Psychologists call this approach avoidance behavior, when someone is torn between the desire to connect and the fear of vulnerability. It's one of the most honest signs of attraction because it's not controlled. It's instinctual. So if their eyes linger, then dart away the moment yours meet. You didn't imagine that. That was the truth, trying to escape before it got caught. Attraction doesn't always announce itself with grand gestures. Sometimes it hides in the quiet, in a glance, a voice that softens, or a hesitation before goodbye. These signs might be small, but when they come from the heart, they speak volumes. So if you've noticed even a few of these behaviors from someone in your life, maybe it's not just in your head. Tell me in the comments, which sign hit home the most for you? And if you found this video insightful, give it a like, Subscribe for more human psychology facts and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Because sometimes, the truth is hiding in plain sight. All we have to do is learn how to see it.